Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Friday. It's been a snow day and we've been in our PJs all day long. It is so good to be home, stuck in the house. Like, we walked to my mom's house right next door, but other than that, we have been in the house in our PJs watching some great movies. We watched Days to Confuse. We watched Urban Cowboy, like all the old stuff. So guys, I hope you're having a good one. We are going to make some dinner and I'm making something that I've never cooked before. So there's a new recipe, first try. I do not know if it's going to be good. So I will come back later with a picture and tell you if we liked it. But I can't imagine it not being delicious. We're making a chicken calzone. So I'm gonna roll up my sleeves here. The only thing I've done before I come live is I did take some chicken breast and I cut them into very thin strips. So the thing about cutting chicken breast thin is sometimes you can get a little too thin, but that's okay. It's gonna work. So we've got our chicken breast and we're gonna go ahead and pound them out even thinner. If this sounds good, guys, go ahead and give me some hearts and share this video. Chicken calzones. You really can do it however you want to. This is the first time I'm making it. So we're going to pound out this chicken just a little bit more because we definitely want it thin. The reason we want it thin is because we're going to fold it into like this. Well, let me just show you this one. So we're going to add now some pepperonis because I'm making pepperoni calzones out of our chicken. So we're going to take this chicken. We're going to add some pepperoni. We're also going to add some cheese, and you can use whatever cheese you like. I'm using Havarti. You can use mozzarella, you can use pepper jack, you can use whatever you want to, but I was in the mood to try something different, so we're going to use some Havarti cheese, and you can do it as thick or as thin as you want to, and then we're going to take this chicken, and we're going to fold it over. And you do want to make sure that your pepperoni and the cheese stays on the inside of the chicken. So the thinner you pound it, the easier it is for you to wrap the chicken up on the ends. If you need to, you can use a toothpick. I got some toothpicks out just in case I needed them. But you got to make sure you know that putting cheese inside something that's not completely closed up like ground meat definitely can seep out the insides, and that's okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you in the Belly Burn group? Yes. Let's see, where is the live was supposed to be? Happening now. Chastity, I have been so tied up in movies, I was going to go back and watch the replay. So I'm assuming it's inside the Belly Burn group, to be honest. All right, so we're just going to stuff this in. I'm going to go back to the Belly Burn group myself later and watch the replay because I've just been tired of watching movies with Ricky. All right, so I've got my chicken folded over. Now my hands are dirty. I've got to wash this, I know. But we're going to add a little bit of oil. I'm using avocado oil. You can use olive oil or whatever you want to. But you want a little bit of oil because what we're going to do next is take this chicken and dump it into our crust mix. So the crust mix, I used grated Parmesan cheese in the canister, and I seasoned that Parmesan cheese with Italian seasoning and garlic powder. So again, you can use whatever you want to. You can use oregano. But now we're going to take that chicken pocket and put it right inside our air fryer basket. All right, guys, this is it. This is as easy as it's going to be. I'm so sorry, Chastity. Let me check on that. As soon as I finish this live video, I'll find out. From everything I read, it was going to be inside the Belly Burn group, so I will find it. No worries, I will find it for you, and I will reach out to you. We did have, I'm not sure what in the world would have happened to it, but like I said, I've been tied up in some movies. So I will find out. You will find it. I will have it for you. All right, so we're going to take our next piece of chicken. Guys, if this sounds good, give me some hearts and share this video. I don't know if it's good because it's the first time I'm cooking it. We're pounding out the chicken that we already cut thin, because we want to be able to fold it over to create a calzone pizza pocket. We're basically making pizza pockets. All right, so that is a really thin piece of chicken, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and stuff it with some pepperoni. We got some Havarti. I'm using Havarti. You can use mozzarella or any kind of cheese you want. And we want to make sure that this wraps up inside the chicken. Haley and Ricky's in the living room making fun of me. All right, so we're just going to fold this up. And again, if you use ground chicken, you can actually squeeze it closed. I'm just using chicken breast. So we might use ground chicken next time to make like a chicken, make a chicken. Like, I think we could do it with, I know you can do it with ground chicken. No, not ground, like canned chicken. I'm not using canned chicken. But I think you could probably use it with ground chicken and an egg, like making a paste. Ricky? All right, we're going to add some oil. We're going to add some oil, and then we're going to dip it into the crust mix like I told you guys a while ago. All right. And we might need to get a fork. I'll have to get Haley with clean hands to toss up the grated Parmesan cheese. All and then we're just going to put this in. Now, this is not closed up. It's not closed perfectly, so I'm afraid some of this cheese is going to cook right out of the pocket, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to try to find a little thicker piece. Oh, this one's going to be really thin. I cut some of them up a little too thin, I think, but that's okay. We're going to use them anyway. All right, so we're going to pound it. And I'm not going to pound that super, super thin part right there. I'm just going to pound the thicker side. And then here we go. We're going to add some more pepperoni and some cheese. And don't worry, I know my hands are touching this. We're going to use it all. So I'm not going to be using this later with my chicken hands. Don't worry, guys. I'm a little smarter than that. All right, let me get my knife and cut some of this. And hopefully this is going to taste as amazing as it sounds in my head. And I would definitely use it to, you can dip into a low-carb marinara you like, or you can just eat it as is. It's going to taste great. But I think a low-carb marinara would be awesome with this. All right, this one's going to be a little tougher. I might have to roll it up instead of fold it. This one I have a feeling all the cheese is going to run out, but this is a first-time trial. I'm willing to do some trials. As a matter of fact, you know what? This is so thin that I might go ahead and take another thin piece and like lap it over. Because see, this one's really, really thin. So I think I'm going to try to build this up a little bit. Trial and error. And I'm okay with that. So let's see. I'm going to do it this way. Try to build it up as you see. That still didn't work perfectly. This one's not going to be good. We're going to cook it anyway. One thing about the air fryer is I'm going to have mine on 350, and this will cook really quick because I have the chicken cut and pounded so thin. So it'll be a fast cook, which is a good thing because you don't want that cheese to cook out of every single piece you have. Hopefully this will turn out good because this is what I got in the house tonight for dinner on our snow day. If not, I will be frying up some eggs. All right, I'm gonna cook these few that I have ready. We're gonna put them in the air fryer. I've got my air fryer on 350. I'm gonna cook them for about 12 minutes. Let me wash my hands real quick and I'm gonna see if you guys have any questions for me. Home from Oregon. Oh man, I want to go to Oregon, Becky. That's actually on my list today. We made us a list of places we'd like to visit. And I told Mom, I said, let's don't make it just on 2025. Let's just make a list of all the places we want to visit so that every year we know just to plug in time frames for us to visit these places. So I'm super excited to go to Oregon one day because I know there's some beautiful places to see. Chastity, I'm going to jump off here and check on that for you guys and send you a message. We've got our chicken pockets, or I'm calling them chicken calzones, in the air fryer. I think you can use the air fryer or the oven. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm going to cook mine for about 12 minutes and check it out, Pam. It's really thin chicken, so it's not going to take very long. If I have to cook it longer, I'll cook it longer. You can use your chicken thermometer if you want to. I've been using my air fryer so long I can pretty much look at it and to see if it's cooked or not. You want to make sure it's not pink. And then we're going to make our second round depending on the flavor. If it's not good, it's going in the trash. I think it's going to be delicious. I mean, chicken, pepperoni, Havarti cheese, Italian seasoning, garlic powder. I mean, it sounds amazing, right? We're going to dip them in low-carb marinara if I can find some in the refrigerator. If not, we're going to eat them just as they are, and we're going to have a great night. So, guys, y'all have a good one. If I can help you in any way, just let me know. Bye.